Hi, I'm Christie from Calypso Farm, and today we're going to learn how to make a wet felted flower. Let's take a look at what's in your kit and what supplies you're going to need. You've got several colors of colorful wool, and you've got your instructions. And then in addition to your kit, you'll need some warm water, you'll need some dish soap, you'll need a basin or a bowl to do your felting over. You'll need some saran wrap and a pair of scissors. All right, let's get started. First thing you want to do is mix up your warm, soapy water. And then choose the color that you'd like to be at the center of your ball or the center of your flower. Kind of pull it apart and then roll it up into a ball. Kind of fold the sides in as you go, and it's okay if it's not a perfect circle. It'll want to be more of an oval, but just roll it up. And then once you have that, dip it in the warm water. In this first part, you want to be really, really gentle, like you're holding a baby chick. And you're just going to go back and forth between your hands really softly. And then once it starts to kind of come together, it'll feel more solid. You can be a little rougher. And just keep doing that. You can add more water if you need to. Keep going back and forth. And then after a few minutes of that, you'll be able to start rolling it in your hands. And you want to keep doing that until your ball is nice and solid. This is pretty good. Nice solid ball. Then set that aside. Now you're ready to add your first layer of petals. So what you want to do, cut yourself a small piece of saran wrap. Put the ball in the center of it. And then you just want to wrap it up so that there's no wool uncovered. You want it just completely covered in this saran wrap. Okay? And then choose the next color that you'd like to use. And you can blend colors. And again, you're gonna just pull it apart. So it's nice and loose. And then you're gonna put the ball in the center. And you're going to wrap it up in that color. And you don't want any of the plastic wrap showing. Okay? And then you're just going to repeat that same process you did before. You're going to dip it in the water, and you're going to really carefully go back and forth between your hands. Really carefully and slowly. And then once it starts to come together, and it won't feel quite as soft, you can be a little rougher. And this is the same process that you'll repeat for adding other petal layers. You put the saran wrap on, you wrap up the ball, and then wrap it in the next color and felt it. And you can put on as many layers as you like. Now that you've done all the felting, I'm going to show you how to really carefully cut open your flower. The final step is cutting your flower open. So you want a pair of sharp scissors, and you want to cut in want to make an X. And you just want to be really careful not to cut into, you just want to cut the first layer. You don't want to cut into the second layer or into the plastic wrap. You make an X. And you can kind of decide how far down you'd like to cut. All right, and then take this ball out. You repeat the process. Again, just cutting into that first layer. The second layer will fit into the very first layer, like that. And there is your finished flower. Thanks so much for joining me today. If you have any questions, please feel free to send me an email. I'd also love to see pictures of the flowers that you make. You could send them via email, or if you post them to social media, you could tag Calypso Farm. Thanks again. Happy felting.